We don't talk through headlines and gossip. We talk face to face. What we want to raise with the DA, we'll raise it with them when we meet with them. Maybe they've taken a decision. We don't know that they want to go, given the actions they've actually taken.
That's why I don't understand from the MK what they're going to be taking to the streets about VAT, because they participated, yes, they voted. I don't think they have an idea what they voted for. The only people who know, they were duped by DA propaganda, because DA, it's really out there to ensure that they can embarrass the ANC as much as possible. Because I can tell you, if we did not, if the standing committee did not pass the proposal, Parliament did not really pass it on Wednesday, South Africa will be now without a budget. And now you can imagine the financial implications to the country.
We have not taken a position about any political party in the GNU. That includes the DA. We have engaged all political parties. We have passed the framework. We are going back to understand. Maybe the DA doesn't want to be in GNU anymore. And if they still want to be part of it, how do they then address the issue of the budget impasse, and how do we then go?
In that, come the 3rd of this month, if South Africa does not have the budget, I'm sure they will get into the next flight to go and tell the international community that there are bad things happening in South Africa. These people cannot govern. And when I realized this, when the ANC approached us, the last closing meeting was the presentation we gave them, the option, where we are saying the ANC, because we've always made it clear to them when they approached us 2 weeks ago that we are happy to engage with you, but you must understand, 1st of May comes, there cannot really be VAT.
It did come up as I was telling them about some of the challenges that we have faced in, say, adopting the budget. And I informed them that the National Executive Committee is the one that is going to discuss precisely what the ANC now needs to do as we deal with these challenges, where a number of parties, particularly also parties that are part of the GNU at national level, have voted against the budget. So that matter, I said to them, will be discussed by the NEC, and they accepted that. So that's precisely the path that we are on. The National Executive Committee will discuss the matter after the NWC will have discussed the matter, and I hope you don't get a leak in between that meeting and the meeting of the NEC.
The VAT Act of 1991 prescribes that the VAT goes up on the date announced by the minister in his budget speech, and effectively he announced the 1st of May. So VAT was going up on the 1st of May before this even went to Parliament. Effectively, there were 2 proposals on the table. The Democratic Alliance was proposing an amendment which would have sent the budget back to the start of the process all over again. And the delay in that process would have ensured that VAT came into effect on the 1st of May, that the South African people felt that pain, but this was all being done because there's an internal power play in the GNU where non-budget related matters are being used to hold up this budget. And we took an approach to say we can attach conditions to this budget. We can be involved in a negotiation where we can use our 6 seats in the National Assembly and that leverage to ensure that these increases are removed. And already Action SA has submitted proposals for revenue alternatives numbering over 100 billion rand. And we're involved in engagements to show how these increases